how do you get 4,000 hours of watch time without doing retention editing? Well, I assume you want to get monetized, and YouTube says you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Well, side note, the 1,000 subscriber thing is pretty easy. If you have a YouTube promotion program and put an ad in, you can get most of those subscribers over a weekend. Don't tell them I told you that. But the 4,000 hours of watch time is the difficult part, especially if you don't have B-roll or background music or slide cuts or different transitions to draw people in. It can be kind of difficult to keep people engaged in your video. So here's a couple of techniques that you might want to consider to kind of keep that watch time up so you can get that monetization. Number one is just know your material, all right? Whether it means having an outline in front of you or just practicing over and over and over again until you have it mastered. And then number two is to use everything around you. In this case, we have just a screen and a microphone. So I have to use the screen and the microphone. Engage with your camera, engage with your audience, be diverse as far as what you're doing visually. The people want to see something different, so allow them to see something different on the screen. All right, use everything within your rectangle at your disposal. Number two is you're going to have to act a little bit. All right, you are the actor, you are the presenter. You're going to have to draw the emotion out of your audience. You're going to have to carry everything on you, and that's okay. It just takes practice. Next, when it comes to the speech and the delivery, vary your speed, so your pacing. So every once in a while, basically take time, slow it down. We don't have to go at a gallop pace the entire video. In fact, speeding up the video and then slowing it back down again can help reset the mind or the attention of your viewer. And as far as the audio goes, you also want to keep in consideration your tone or your pitch. So don't stay monotone. You want to come up with your pitch every once in a while, and then every once in a while, bring it back down low again. In fact, if you can go low and go slow, then that usually draws people in on an emotional level. Next, as far as the pitch and the tone, use intonation whenever you speak. So that means basically within a sentence or two, vary how high and how low you are whenever you're speaking. As an example, you may be telling a story about going to Belize. I've never been to Belize, but you could tell a story that might go something like this. Say that we were coming into Belize and I could see out through the plane window that there were thousands of tribes, and I never knew that there were so many tribes in Belize. In fact, I always thought when I was in college that there was only a single tribe, maybe a single government. But what I noticed about all the tribes is that they all had a common goal, and it really shook me that they had a common goal, that although they were different tribes, they all wanted to be one people. So the point here is that you want to raise your voice and lower your voice and retain your audience through pacing. So, and use your entire screen, and hopefully if you can add all these things together, be the presenter, be the dynamic personality in your video, then you can pull people in, keep them watching, and hopefully you can get those 4,000 hours of watch time without doing an insane amount of editing. Until next time, thank you, and stay under the green screen.